What is up, YouTube? Oh, let's turn that on. See if anybody comes in here. We don't know. We don't know. No notifications. There they are. So we'll give it a little bit of time to get some people in here. Our first. Man. So we are here at the shipper. Grab some real quick. Well, let's see what we got in here. We've got Nittany Lion, who's not first. Bugatti the Trucker, Big John, Anthony Blackbeard, Brian Smithberg, the Spectre. What's up? Wiggle Wagon Pat. How's it going, guys? It is early in the morning, and I thought I'd pass the boredom. I've already set up my e-log. I've already set up my my trip planning. I'm here where they have robot forklifts. Last time I did a live feed from this place, I suspected that they had the robot forklifts, and then a friend of mine called and said, yep, you are absolutely right. So it's pretty cool. When you back into the dock, they got these arrows that'll tell you whether you need to go there or there, or that way. And when they both light up, that means you're centered. And I got it centered the first time I was here on the first shot, and then I did it the second time. So, not bragging on myself, but hey, you know. Tanker driver Gary, Hitchcock, Big Road Little Truck, what's up? So, anyways, you know, we've been talking on the Zello a lot about rates. And if you watch Facebook, or watch Facebook, if you look at Facebook, there's a lot of doom and gloom. A lot of people are freaking out. And I'll admit, I'm not like freaking out, but I'm not happy about it either. I've been playing the short game mainly because if I can't find that weekend load, I can just go home. Here lately, I've been struggling to find that. The problem is that a lot of the loads that I'm seeing on the board are like 300 or 400 miles, and I'm not going to spend the 34 on the road for, you know, $600. Just not going to do it. I mean, I could do it, but you know, they have stuff that's like picking up Thursday, doesn't deliver till Tuesday for like $800, and I'm like, that's not going to work. Hog Rider, what's up? I was at my last drop today and couldn't back up to save my life. We all have those moments, man. We all have those moments where, like here's how open it is out here, right? Here, let me it's how wide open, and each of the docks are spaced, right? And it's like wide open, and I actually like did like a U-turn and then like came out and then back that way. That's what I did. I ran over those boards. Hope I don't nail them. You're not supposed to. See, someone put wood right there, and they tell you to they tell you to use the dumpster over there to sweep out your trailer. I guess people don't know how to do that. This thing zoomed in on me or what? This camera on this phone is weird. So, yeah. I got a funny story. So when I was at Transland, it was when I was still new, and it was middle of the night. Well, it was nighttime. It wasn't middle though. It was later. But the owner of Transland used to drive around the parking lot and look at all the trailers and everything. And I entered the parking lot and I decided to change where I was gonna back into, and I ended up nudging the trailer. I didn't hit it hard. I just kind of nudged it right in front of the owner of the company, right? So I get out, and he gets out, you know, because he's driving around his pickup, and he's like, I go, man, I knew I hit the trailer, but I wanted that kind of dumb, you know. I was like, man, did I hit that trailer? And he's like, yeah, you sure did. I'm wondering what the hell you're doing, boy. He goes, don't worry about it. You didn't damage it. And he told me a story about how he was at this dock. It was a wide open area, and the only thing to hit was a dumpster, and he managed to hit that thing. So we laughed, and then I like, you know, and then put my trailer where it needed to be, and then went home. But you know, that's why I always cherish my time at that company, because they really looked out for me, and they were a good company to be a company driver with. So but yeah, so everybody's got those kind of stories. Next gen, what's up? Autonomous trucks will probably need that much space, right? Well, in order for them to use the forklift, the automated forklifts, you got to have the trailer just right, perfectly in the door, and you can't have anything in there. She made it a point when I checked in that you can't have blow locks or straps, you can't have any of that stuff in here. And I imagine that they have scanners or something, cameras at least, to look at the inside of the trailer. Now, last night I swept out my trailer with my leaf blower, and you know, so I made sure it was clean. You know, whereas last week I parked by the dumpster and did it out there. And to clean a trailer in the dark, you know, because I'm too stupid to put a flashlight on my head, I managed to get it clean. So it's me, Gary. What's up? John Connor warned us about this. He did, man. They made a whole movie and stuff about it. But if you've ever seen these things in action, they go really slow. And then when they approach the trailer door, they kind of sit there and they're scanning everything, you know, and they're like, and they barely inch forward. And then next thing you know, you feel a little, you know, a little nudge. And you look at your suspension gauge, it's going up and up and up, and you barely can tell. That's how I knew last week that it was robots, because they weren't driving like butt heads. So anyways, I like this load. A friend of mine called me and said that you're lucky to get the morning pickup times, because the afternoon pickup times can be kind of hectic and long. And anybody who's in Oklahoma City on the spot market, I can hook you up with this load. So I share. It's the only way I know how to get out of Oklahoma City, because everything else around here, it's hard for me to get out. So, and the broker told me that they got 2 of these a day, every day. And I'm getting the email alerts on all of them. So, which is good. It's good to get email alerts for loads that don't hit the board yet. Watching them on my trailer, I can see my trailer bulge just a little bit. So they're really squeezing them in there. Then my delivery's today. So I delivered yesterday in Dallas, and going through Dallas in a rainstorm is not fun. Like, it rained the entire, all the way up there, or all the way down there, and all the way back up to Oklahoma City. Why did I deadhead to Oklahoma City? When I did the math, the rate of all miles with this Oklahoma City load was just as good as any of the rates coming out of Dallas. So that's when you know it's a decent time to deadhead, is when your rate is still pretty good, but then half my miles are going to be empty. Now, I did have to wait till the next day to pick up, but that's where your daily rate comes in, and this still gave me my daily rate, so we're good. Where I'm going, I'm not sure when I'm going to get out of there yet, but we're looking at some stuff, and just when you think the rates can't get any lower, they get lower. So I'm hoping for a long run at a decent rate for the weekend, get some money up in here. So what is everybody else doing? I know Little Guy's live, so 90% of you are probably over there watching him. You know, and here I did just promote him. Oh, YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube. So I guess YouTube went down last night and everybody kind of freaked out. Harold, what's up? Not me, just trolling. But yeah, apparently YouTube went out and everybody was kind of like worried about it. But I don't watch him. Nick Bashir's. Harold is finally getting back from. He's finally getting back to civilization. He was out west, middle of nowhere. And we ought to send positive thoughts to Heath, because he's dealing with truck issues. You're heading to Pennsylvania next, Jen? That's a bad word. No, actually, I'll take a load to Pennsylvania if I can find one that pays all right. The trick with Pennsylvania is if you have to go down the toll road, pick something that's lighter so it's cheaper on the tolls. But I do not suggest avoiding the main toll road unless you're going up 81 or 78 or something like that. I really don't have much to say. I guess I'm being kind of an idiot here. Breakfast in Oklahoma City? Sure, Harold. When are you going to be coming through here? We'll get breakfast. I forgot you're going to be coming through here. I got. My trip is 5 hours. No, delivered till 3:45. Where's Pale Rider been hiding? He's been he's been doing his thing. I've talked to him a couple of times on Zello. He's been running through Oklahoma and Texas, and actually, no, he was out east, I think, southeast for a while. But he's doing all right. Not sure why he slowed down his videos. You know, here's the thing with here's what happens to me as a YouTuber. My GoPro hasn't run all week this week, and a lot of times one falls into routine and you become uninspired. I'm not saying that's what happened to Pale Rider, but that's kind of what's happened to me. And I think all us YouTubers kind of go through that, and that's why you may not see a video for a week or so. Um, and I'll have to concentrate efforts a little bit on my podcast. For those of you who don't know, Belly Radio, if you go to bigbellyradio.com or go to the App Store or iTunes or whatever, you can find the app on there. But Big Belly Radio, Big Belly J Chase, who also has a YouTube channel, I believe, has this basically internet radio station, and he's invited quite a few of his friends to come in and do shows. He plays music on there. Tex Crowley plays music on there, and he invited me to play my music on there, or my kind of music on there. So if you follow me on Facebook, you've seen what the logo and the name of the show is going to be called, and that will hopefully start, if not this Sunday, next Sunday. So basically what I have to do is I have to come up with audio files of what I'm going to play and introducing the songs or whatever. Okay, I will, Harold. And hopefully have a show once a week, about an hour, you know, and it won't be your typical metal show. You know, a lot of people think it's going to be all Metallica, Slayer, Iron Maiden, you know. And while I enjoy those bands, you got all the other radio stations and satellite radio that plays the same stuff, you know, like Black Sabbath has like, what, 13 albums, and they keep playing the same 4 songs. You know, Iron Maiden has like 20 albums or something like that, and they always play, you know, satellite radio always plays the same 4 songs. So if I do play something that's Metallica or Slayer or something like that, or Iron Maiden, it'll be like the more obscure stuff, the different stuff, the stuff that I enjoy that never gets airplay. I'll be playing a lot of bands that cover these bands, you know, like you know, an underground band covering Metallica or Iron Maiden, something like that. Yukon, can I come in your show and talk about thrash music? Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. How dare you, LOL. Man, you know, when it comes to music, man, it's like, you know, there's a meme out there with, you know, the Bubba from Forrest Gump, you know, and they're sitting there scrubbing, and you know, he's talking about all the different types of shrimp. Well, you do that with metal. You know, there's a meme out there where he's like, there's death metal, thrash metal, you know, power metal, heavy metal, you know, doom metal, you know, all this stuff. And that's kind of what I listen to. I listen to all of it. I don't listen to the popular stuff. I don't listen to like Five Finger Death Punch or, you know, Trivium or Avenged Sevenfold or anything like that. Nothing against those bands, but I like the more obscure underground stuff it's like a it's like a diamond in the rough that you know, for one reason or another, they never made it on a major label, or they're just not more popular than they are. So, Jeff, what's up? Christian metal, yes. Hitchcock, there will be. When it comes to Christian metal stuff, I like the obscure stuff. I like Vengeance Rising, Living Sacrifice, Paramecium, Mortification, you know, stuff like that. So, like Tourniquet and Leatherwolf. Tourniquet, I'm not familiar with Leatherwolf. I know that they were like one of the first bands to do 3 guitars, but Tourniquet, I have a few of their CDs. Sacred Warrior, that's another obscure one. Baron Grass, you know. Scott, what's up? Adam Galler, I want to know why Jeff blocked me on his channel. I don't know, Adam. A lot of people got blocked accidentally. See, here's the thing, guys. When you're a moderator, right? And when someone does a troll attack, commenting so fast that when you go to click on their name, and hit block, by the time you've done that, either someone else has done it or everything moved up. And then people got accidentally blocked. I think Shadow Wolf was accidentally blocked. You know, a bunch of people were accidentally blocked. And then if we didn't catch it in time, then, you know, so, yeah, so that's possibly what happened. So, but yeah, the radio show's cool, man. I'm looking forward to it because I've dreamt about doing a podcast. Man, you know, it's another narcissistic side of me of like, hey, look at me. This is what I listen to. Hey, I'm going to do a whole show on what I listen to, you know? But I think there's a lot of music out there that I would like out there more than just my CD collection, you know? So, but I talked to Jay Sunday, and yeah, it's go time. So, and Tex Crowley's got a really good radio show. He plays a lot of like honky tonk and like indie artists and stuff like that. A lot of stuff that, you know, Tex Crowley's got a really good musical taste. You know, it's always cool to hang out with him. Where can you find this podcast? It's Big Belly Radio. It's an app. Just go to the Play Store or iTunes and look up Big Belly Radio. Click on that, and that's where it will be. And then when I go to do my show, what I'll do is I'll do like a playlist, and I'll announce it on Facebook and Twitter and all the mediums, and I'll do a little commercial clippy thing here. You had a Christian metal show late nights in Syracuse back in the day. Yukon, do you still have a lot of those CDs? Because a lot of those CDs are like rarities and hard to find stuff. All right, Jeff unblocked you there, Adam. But I wonder how Jeff's doing. I haven't heard from him in a while. He's been busy. Spudge Gage getting up there, and you haven't seen me shake a whole lot. You do, Yukon? Yeah, I had a friend of mine that he also had like a Christian metal radio show, and he came over with just this box of CDs and let a friend of mine grab whatever we wanted. And so I got like a lot of rare stuff that is really hard to find. You know, and it's not that I was a Christian per se. I got into the Christian metal because it was unheard. It was underground. It was like not the norm, and that was the thing, man. I wanted to listen to anything that wasn't the norm. You know, it's like, yeah, I appreciate the Slayer, Metallica, and Iron Maiden, that kind of thing. Iron Maiden's my favorite band. However, I like the underground stuff that a lot of people, oh, I've never heard that Metallica song, or I've never heard that, you know, that version of, you know, this song by Iron Maiden, you know, that kind of thing. No profit system, had to queue everything. Yeah. Christian Trucker, what's up? And, you know, so, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that'll be, it'll basically, it won't be a whole lot of work for me. I'll basically just make audio clips of me talking here and there. And then I send Jay the MP3s, and then he does all the work. So, and I think he's supposed to interview me to talk about the show. So that'll be cool. Now, one thing I was trying to do is I was trying to use a voice recorder with this headset, and for some reason won't connect to it when I do use the voice recorder, because this has a really good sound quality. Whereas if I don't use the headset, I got to be in a quiet room or in a quiet truck with nothing going around me. And the trick is using something that makes an MP3 file. So I might actually invest in a microphone to do that. Just trying to get going this morning. Christian Trucker. John Cater, what's up? Yeah, man, you've been kind of quiet here lately, Christian Trucker. I don't know if you, I don't know if I've watched your last video or not. I really had to cut down a lot of my subs because on people I'm subscribed to, because my feed was just inundated every day with people that were going live 2 or 3 times a day and people doing a video once a day, you know, that kind of thing. So a lot of stuff gets lost in the shuffle. Road Race, what's up? Anyways, we've been here half an hour. And my suspension gauge is getting up there. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We're not going to make this a really long video. You know, you always hate it when you hear noises like that. Like, hope you're not putting a hole inside of my trailer. Jeez. Got a count sheet, bro. Stay safe. All right, Juan. You vampire, you. But anyways, thanks for watching. I will announce the radio show and all that when everything becomes more together, I guess, for lack of a better term. And I think Yukon will appreciate the music I select. And you know, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And Harold, I'll give you a call here as soon as I turn my headset on. So see ya.